Hello, and welcome to the very first Chakra Talk podcast. I created this podcast because when I was young, I didn't have access to any kinds of self-discovery tools that would help me feel balanced in my mind, body, and spirit. And when I learned about this as an adult, it changed my life. With these kinds of special tools, I was able to learn how to feel happy with who I am, how to help myself overcome challenges, how to feel balanced in my emotions, how to dream big, and believe that I was allowed to have the life of my dreams exactly the way I envisioned it, even if that didn't look anything like anybody else's. I learned that anything is possible. And I want my daughter Layla, who's almost 7, and all of you who are listening to grow up feeling exactly the same, to have access to all of the power that's inside you without having to wait until you're an adult to find all of this out. I've learned that there's a way for you to live your dream life as your whole true self. Now that means you don't have to hide any parts of yourself or pretend you're a way that you're not to fit in. You don't have to be perfect. You just get to be exactly you. Sounds pretty good, right? So, what exactly is the way to do this? Well, it's by discovering your unique mind-body-spirit toolkit. What's mind-body-spirit mean? Ready to find out? It's by exploring and discovering your unique mind-body-spirit toolkit. So, what does mind-body-spirit mean? If you've never heard of mind-body-spirit before, that's okay. That's why you're here. So, mind-body-spirit is just a way to describe parts of yourself, all of the parts of yourself that make up you. So, you're not just limited to your physical health, and there's a lot more about you and more about being healthy and being your best self than just taking care of your physical body. And they all work together as one whole. There's a lot more to being healthy and being your best self than just taking care of your physical body. That's the body part, and we'll be talking more about that in the next episode. So you've likely been to the doctor and have gotten a checkup, learned how to eat healthy foods and how exercising helps you feel good and balance your energy. Well, we're more than just our bodies. And it takes more than just focusing on our bodies than to become our best, happiest selves. So to become our best, happiest selves, we also need to take care of our minds and our spirit. Today we'll talk about your mind and how to help your thoughts feel balanced and calm. All of the parts are connected and influence each other, but today we're going to talk about tools to help your mind feel calm and help you build inner peace. I'm going to share 2 of my favorite tools with you for calming your mind, the ones I share with all kids I work with and adults too. So when I was preparing for this episode, I wanted to check out and see if there were any studies on how many thoughts that we think in a day. There was actually a study done a couple of years ago in Canada where they found out, they were able to measure thoughts, and they found out that humans have an average of up to 6,000 thoughts or more a day. Now, that is a lot of information to filter out. Having your mind filled with thoughts is so normal that in ancient Buddhist teachings, it was called the monkey mind, because of the image of a monkey jumping from branch to branch and picturing all of those different branches as different thoughts in your mind. So today I'm going to share a couple of tools with you that will help you calm your mind. The first one is pretty easy. You do it all day, every day, and it's breathing. But I'm going to teach you a couple of tools for using your breath to help you calm your mind. As a way to get started, let's take some deep breaths together. For any breathing exercises you do, you want to sit or stand with your neck and your spine long and tall, with your shoulders relaxed. Take a few deep breaths in and out to feel how your breath naturally rises and falls before we start to breathe together. And if you ever feel lightheaded or dizzy when you're doing breathing exercises, go back to breathing normally. So now we're going to take a deep inhale, filling your lungs, feeling the air fill into the back of your body as well. And then exhale, let it out through your mouth. You might even feel some sounds come out and just release any energy that's there. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Anytime you're feeling your mind racing with thoughts, you can take 3 deep breaths and then check in with yourself and see if your thoughts are a little more calm. You can also try constricting the back of your throat and making a sound like the ocean. So when you breathe, it's like you're imagining the sound of the ocean is drowning out those thoughts. I call it the cloud meditation. Now we'll try this simple meditation to help you clear your mind. So go ahead and close your eyes and get comfortable. And imagine that each thought you have is a cloud floating across the sky. As you breathe in deeply, imagine this cloud. And as you breathe out, watch the cloud float away, carrying your thought with it. You can do this anytime that your mind feels full. A fun idea could also be to go outside and lie down on the grass or the sand or wherever you are and look up at the clouds in the sky and imagine them taking your thoughts with them as they move across. I always like to make sure to let you know that it's really important not to imagine that all of your thoughts are going to leave your mind, or that if you can't stop your mind from coming up with thoughts, that it means that you're not doing this right. Your mind is always going to have thoughts. That monkey mind's always going to be around, but you have the power to control what you think and how you feel. And if you stick around, I'll be sharing lots and lots of tools with you to help you figure that out. So the most important part here is that you give it a try and that you start to explore and discover what's going to work best for you. Another one of my favorite tools that I like to share for helping clear your mind is called Write and Rip. This is really helpful if there's some things on your mind that you want to get out, or maybe even something you want to tell somebody but you haven't yet, or maybe you don't feel comfortable to tell them yet. So on a piece of paper, you can write down everything that you want to say. Just writing and writing, don't judge yourself, and let yourself just get everything out that's on your mind. Now, the fun part is that when you're done, you get to rip the paper up into the tiniest little pieces that you can. See how many pieces you can make this piece of paper, and throw it away. And when you throw your paper away, it's symbolizing you taking all of that information, all of those thoughts, and getting them out of your mind and into that garbage. So you can even pause this episode and give it a try right now. All you need is a piece of paper and whatever you like to write with. How did you feel after doing that activity? I hope you feel lighter and calmer with that inner peace coming into your life. You probably already have lots of different tools that help you calm your mind, and you might not even have realized. So another quick tip and a tool that you can use is to make a list of all of the things that help you feel like you're relaxed. So another tool that's good to use is to simply make a list of everything that already helps you relax. I also encourage you to ask your family, friends, and anyone you look up to about their favorite tools for calming their mind and relaxing. Now, something I'm always going to remind you about, probably in every episode you listen to or anytime you talk to me, is that what matters most is if it's a fit for you. The way that your toolkit looks is not going to be like anybody else's. So let yourself explore and discover the best fit for you. So a little challenge is for you to go ahead and take action and give one of these tools a try. And I'll see you here next time when we'll be talking about that second part of Mind, Body, Spirit, the body. And I'll be sharing some of my favorite tools for how you can bring your body back into balance and feel calm and happy and healthy. So until next time, remember that you have the power and the magic inside of you to make all of your dreams come true.